Ladies and gentlemen,
Good afternoon!
that was lame. Folks, you're at a festival. You should be excited. There should be excitement in the air. You see, folks, I love excitement. Even faked excitement. Ladies, you know what I mean. So we're going to try this again. I'm going to wander over there. I'm going to say, oh, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And then what are all of you people going to say?
Good afternoon!
Oh, you got it. Let's give it a try. Oh, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon!
Oh, much better. Oh, folks, in a moment from now, I'm going to be placed in shackles, put in thumb cuffs, tied up in a leather sack, then wrapped as tightly as humanly possible in 50 foot of steel chains and locks. Folks, what you're about to witness, this is a big stunt, and I would prefer a huge audience. So I'm going to need your help, each and every one of you, to get a massive audience. Here's what I need from you. I need you to make some noise for me. I need you to laugh, clap, cheer, applaud, hoot, holler, whistle. I need this lady to catcall at me. Folks, I need you to raise a ruckus. Can you do that? Can you people raise a ruckus?
Yeah!
Oh, very good. Oh, you're getting warmed up. Now, before I do this stunt, I need to be warmed up as well. So here's the deal. I'm going to do a smaller stunt. And if you make as much noise as you possibly can, I'll do something larger. And for this young lady, more dangerous. Do we have a deal, folks?
Yeah! Yeah!
Let's give it a try. Here's what I brought for you today. One sword. I'm going to take this sword. I'm going to balance it on my chin. You folks are going to go crazy. And that lady's going to stand up and do a backflip. You and me, and we got this. Let's do it. All right, folks, let's give it a try. But wait a moment. Folks, we're at a festival. I should say something to the children. Kiddos, young ones, what you're going to see on this stage today, the swords, the chains, all of this, it's dangerous. Do not do this at home. Do it at your friend's house. Let's give it a try. There is no breeze. I believe it or not, that makes this stunt harder. Sure, I got an idea. Yeah, let's make a breeze. Here's what I want. Everybody. You got it. Yes. Everybody, but everybody from here over, I want you to blow out. Go. Good. And everybody from here over, you suck. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Let's give it a go. I can hear some of you doing it. Thank you. Oh, you folks are doing great. You're making a lot of noise. Pretty much all of you, except that man right there. Don't worry. I've seen this before. I just need to fix this man's energy. One moment, we'll get it going. I just need to fix this man's energy. A moment. Whoa, relax your arms. Whoa, relax your arms. Whoa. He's got it. Help him out. What did we learn from that, everybody? Play along. You're going to get messed with by a sweaty idiot. No, you folks are doing great. You're doing great, sir. Thank you. You did what you said you'd do. You made some noise. So I'm going to do what I said I would do. Do another, a larger. And for that young lady, a more dangerous stunt. But this time, not just one sword. No. We're going to pick up a second. You know, not two either. We're going to go 3.
No.
Yes, kid. And I'm going to do what I call juggling. All right, folks, if I can do this, let's get the show going. If I can't do this, we're all going to go to the pub and do something more fun.
Yeah!
I see whose side you're on, sir. You know, but before I do this, I should say, folks, these swords, you know, they're sharp, but they're also very expensive. I do not want one of these swords to hit the ground. So here's the deal. If I lose control of one of these, if it flies off into the audience, then I need your help. I need you to ninja style. Put your hands together and catch the blade.
No problem.
Your laughing makes me uncomfortable here. Let's practice. Everybody stand up. Let's give us a real practice. If you can, stand up. All right, folks, if you see a sword spinning towards you, and you're going to know that, 'cause it'll appear to be larger and larger as it approaches. I want you to take your hands. Let's try it as a group. That's pretty good. Let's try it as one group. Much better. Try it again. A little faster. Keep it going. There's a lot of swords. Only the bad guys. Keep it up. You see that? People standing ovations, and you missed it. No, it's too kind. It's too much. It's too kind, man. You can sit down. Okay. That part was for me. The rest is for you. That part was for me. Let's do this. If I can do this, we'll get the show going.
Alright. I dare you to it.
You know, folks, I don't believe people can easily understand how dangerous this feat of dexterity is until I do this. Thank you for that warm-hearted, a completely unsolicited round of applause. Folks, you're doing what I asked. You made a lot of noise. You made enough noise that other people started to gather around. Hey, folks over here, take 5 big steps towards me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. You'll notice as you move closer, I appear larger. Magic. Now you see, folks, I'm in a big crowd for this. Because a video of this performance could end up on Facebook or YouTube. My mother could see it. And I want her to think I'm doing something with my life. Folks, you just joined us. My name's Dr. Judas. I'm an escape artist. I'm about to be put in shackles, locks, and chains. But I cannot do this without the help of an assistant. And I always know what a great assistant is. Because they have that "oh no, don't pick me" face. Like this man in the green. Perfect example, sir. Don't look behind you. Yes, you. Come on forward. What's your name? John. John, come in here. Can I get a big hello, John? Hello, John! Now, John, have you ever helped out an escape artist at a Renaissance fair before?
Nope.
Who would have thought? John, I want to make this memorable for you. Folks, can we work together to make this memorable for this man?
Yeah!
John, here's what I want you to do. You have a seat right there. Join that happy family. I'm sorry, ma'am. He's lost to you forever. John, you didn't take that very hard, mate. I'm sorry. Folks, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to say, I need an assistant. When I say that, I need all of you people to start chanting, John, 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 John. Hey, John, I hear your name. I need you to stand up. Give me some jazz hands. Come stomping on the stage. And in your most assistant-y voice, I need you to say, here I am. Can you do that for me, John? Yeah. Can all of you people help me out with this? Yeah. Let's give it a try. I need an assistant.
John! 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 John!
Now, John, as an assistant, you're going to strike what I call the assistant's pose.
Okay.
It's a pose you're going to hold the rest of the show. Are you right-handed or left?
Right hand.
That's good. Left-handed people do nothing right. John, I want you to take your right hand, put it in the air. Left on your hip. Put your foot to the side. Give me a little wiggle. Very flexible man you brought today. Now, John, your other job is I'm going to hand you objects.
Okay.
What I do, you're going to show them to this audience. You're going to show them one side. This whole audience is going to say, ooh, Here, turn it around and show them the other side. The full audience will say, ah. You got it, John?
Yeah.
Good. Pose. Great, let's practice. If I pick something up and I hand it to you, what happens? Oh, John, you're a natural. Look, we didn't even tell him to do that. It was spontaneous. John, pose. Good. The first item we've brought is a set of wrist shackles. Everybody please take their hand, place it in the air. Who'd like to give me their credit card number? We're gonna hang out, sir, don't go anywhere. You know, if you take a look at your wrist, you'll notice it's smaller around than your hand. So if something is locked around your wrist, your hand does not pull through. It's a very old technique, but it's worked very well forever. John, please show this to everybody. Now, a big question for you good, kind-hearted people. Would you like to see me escape from those wrist shackles? Yeah! No! Folks, we're at a festival. You should be demanding more. Because if you demanded more, I would do more for you. Do you folks demand more? Yeah! If you demand more, let me all crowd in one voice saying, we demand more! We demand more! Move it for you people. That's right, for you young lad, we've brought something more. Now see these back, John. We have brought a set of ratcheting thumb cuffs. John, pose. Good. Now these are a horrible device. What happens? The person's thumbs are placed inside. The levers are put on top and they're ratcheted down between the thumb knuckles as tightly as they can get. They cannot be loosened up without a key. John, please show these to everybody. Ooh. Ah. Now John, please try to open and close and make sure they function correctly.
Yeah.
Do they function well?
Oh, yeah.
That's unfortunate. John, pose. Good. Now, a big question for you good, kind-hearted people. Would you like to see me escape from those thumb cuffs? Yeah! No! Have you learned nothing? You should be demanding what? More! Because if you demanded more, I would still do more for you. If you demand more, let me one last time, crowd all together saying, we demand more! We demand more! Oh, then for you people, you guessed it. For you young lady, we've brought something more. John, may I see these back? We have brought 50 foot of steel chain. John, please step back here.
Okay.
Please show this chain to everybody. Now, as the case may be, John and I cannot put me in this chain alone. We need the help of 2 volunteers. And John, as my assistant, it is your job to choose the volunteers. Wait, have you ever chosen volunteers for an escape artist before? Yeah. Let me give you a tip. You look for somebody big and strong and courageous. Like that man right there. Okay. Don't look behind you. You look for somebody else you think would do a great job. Like that man right there. John, do you see anybody? Anybody at all in this entire audience?
Yes.
Who do you see?
Those two.
Those 2, man. How spontaneous. Come on forward, gentlemen. Join me on stage. What's your name, sir?
Camden.
Camden?
Yeah.
Camden. Can I get a big hello, Camden?
Hello, Camden.
Can I get a big hello, Mike?
Hello.
Mike, I'm gonna hand you this pile of chain. Camden, I'm gonna hand you this pile of chain. Now, gentlemen with the chains, I want you to slowly pull this chain tight in the center. Do it slowly. Make this look more dramatic than it really is. Drama. This leaves my favorite part of the show. This is the photo opportunity. If you have a personal portrait maker, a fairy box in your pocket, now's the time to pull it out. Aim it at the stage. We are gonna pose for you. Come back this way, son.
Fairy box.
Grab it right here. Flex with one arm. Good. Come to right here. Flex with one arm. Good. And I'm gonna pose for you as well. Woo! Is that a photo or a video, ma'am? Remember, folks, we got a great image of that. I'm only going to charge you $10 for it.
Oh, buddy, you're out.
If you got a great image of that, please share it with me. You can find me at Judas and Magnolia. JudasandMagnolia.com. on Tumblr, on Twitter, on Grindr, on all the important places, folks. All right, enough of that. Let's get this going. John, you come to the front for me. Guys, the chains. I'm going to get right back to you.
Okay.
John, I'm going to do this bar. I want you to put this bar to the top. Good job, just like that. You're going to do the same to the other side.
I did.
Very good. Now, John, I want you to place this lock on the end. Once it's locked down, give it a tug. Make sure it doesn't come open. Make sure it's not a trick of any sort. Lock it down. Good job. Now, the other item we have are these ratcheting thumb cuffs. I want you to ratchet these down between my thumb knuckles as tightly as you can. Good job. Strong man. You know, you're pretty good at this. Have you ever done this before? Wait, has he ever done this before? Don't answer that, man. You know, we've got one other object. We have this leather sack. John, I want you to look inside of this bag. Make sure there's no lock picks, no keys, no secret pockets, nothing funny. Turn it inside out. Be thorough. Well, he's doing that. These two gentlemen are going to take a look at my sleeves. They're going to make sure there's nothing hidden. Look at my sleeves, pat them down, make sure there's nothing there. Be more thorough than that guy. Is there anything there?
Looks good.
Is there anything inside the sack? No, you're going to take my hands. You're going to place them in the bag. You're going to take the two leather straps. Take one in each hand. Wrap them around my arms. Tie my arms together as tightly as you can with whatever knot you want to use. Where are you from, by the way?
Actually,
Forestell. Do you normally play with strange men in leather in Forestell? I feel like you found a new hobby. Now, what I'd like you to do, there are 3 locks. Why don't you pick these locks up and stand off to the side? Gentlemen with the chains, about your time. Sir, take my hat off. Place it on the fence behind you. Sir, if you would please come take this loop of chain. Place it around my neck. Now, gentlemen, I want you to take your chains. Pull them tightly to both sides of me. Keep a pile. Don't pull it yet. Keep close. Keep to about right there. Keep to about right here. Gentlemen, you have an important job. The tighter you get these chains, the better show we're going to give all these folks watching. Do you understand me?
Yep.
Here's what's going to happen. You're going to walk around me first. You're going to make a full circle all the way around me to where you're standing right now. Do you see where you're standing?
Yes.
Good. As you pull the chains around me, you're going to watch out for the edge of lawsuit here. Good. I'm going to pull against you the entire time to make sure there's tension. If you're a little taller, you're going to bring your chain over his. You're going to bring your chain under his. Do you two gentlemen understand me?
Yep.
Okay, pull it tight. Let's go all the way around. Keep it tight. Keep it tight, gentlemen. All the way around. Pull it. All the way back to where you were. Pull it tight, gentlemen. Pull it tight. Pull it tight. Good. All the way around again. Go for it. Good. Back to where you were. Pull it tight. Good. Good. You're going to take your chain. You're going to go over the top of my shoulder. Pull straight backwards behind me. You're going to do the same thing. Pull straight back. Get it tight. This leads me. Don't cross it. You'll choke me. Go back to where you were. Good job. This leaves my least favorite part of the show, folks. You're going to take those chains. You're going to pass them between my legs. Pull straight out in front. Yeah, you're as excited about it as I am. Pull straight out in front. Get it tight. Pull it tight. Don't tug it. It's not a lawnmower. Good. You're going to go over the top of my shoulders. Pull over the top. Pull straight back. Get it tight. Pull straight back. Pull it tight. John, come on over with one of those locks. Here in front of me so nobody can see it on my chest. I want you to pull the 2 chains that went over my shoulders together. That one and this one. Pull them together. Yeah, lock them down. Good job. Lock it down. Good job. Stand off to the side. You know, I should say something to the adults here. Adults, parents, this is what happens when you don't give your children enough attention. I'm a middle child. Hooks the chains. Take those chains, go between my legs again. Pull straight out in front. Pull straight in front. Get it tight. Good. Up over the top of the shoulders. Pull it tight. Good. Come back over, John. Those chains just went over my shoulders. Pull them together. Lock them down. Doing great. Yeah, go through the link. There you go. Lock it down. Good. Gentlemen with the chains, you're almost done. One last thing. You're going to take those chains. You're going to wrap my body. Wrap my body and not my neck. For obvious reasons. All the way around, just like you did at the beginning. Go for it. All the way around. Go for it. Yes. Pull it tight. Good. Let's see. Get another good loop all the way around. Good. Good. Where these cross at? You're crossing, guys. John, where they crossed at? Lock them together. Woo! Good job. Gentlemen, line up beside me.
Line up!
Give a bow to your adoring audience. You did a great job. I would shake your hands, but I'm a little busy. You can return to your family and friends. Thank you. Well, folks, that leads me to the end of the show. The great day. I can. You want to see me get out of this, don't you?
Yeah!
You want to see the same thing. You demand what?
More! We demand more!
You know, folks, I'm glad you said that. I brought something with me today. An item you will see nowhere else on Earth. A very special stunt. I'm going to be doing it for you at 2:30 today. I'll tell you more if I can manage to get out of this. Speaking of that, I don't know if you realize how dangerous this is, folks. If I don't get out of this, I'm going to have to go to my day job like this. I drive a bus. Not kidding, this is my day job. That's what I do for a living. I travel around the world performing stunts like this one. For fun people like you. Thank you. And because of that, I'm going to give you the opportunity to rate my show today. That's right, many of you have a little piece of paper in your pockets. Or your wallets. And those little pieces of paper generally number 1 through 20. Folks, if you enjoyed the show today, if you thought it was comical and unique, I ask you to rate me a 5 or better. That wasn't the joke. If you loved the show,
I'll rate you.
if you don't know how I'm going to get out of this, I ask you to rate me a 10 or more. But there's one other option. If you hated the show, really, if you never want to see me here in St. Louis again, then please write me a note on the back of a $20 bill. Put it in my hat at the end of the show. All right, enough of that. Let's try this. Folks, I'm about to struggle and strain and do things my doctor told me specifically to stop doing. It takes a lot of energy, and some of it hurts. So I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need you to give me some energy. At the beginning of this show, I got you to make noise, and I did it for a reason. I want you to make some noise for me here in a moment. I'm going to stomp my foot to give you a beat. I want you to clap along with that beat and to slowly speed up. And everything goes well, I'm hoping there's a thunderous applause at the end. Can you folks do that for me? Yeah! Let's see if we can do this for you. Give me just a second before we start. Give me a moment here. Let's give it a try. Keep going. Don't speed up yet. Just keep it going. Just keep it going. Demand more! Yeah! If you demand more, let me one last time. Crowd all together saying, we demand more! We demand more! Good for you people, I brought something more. At 2:30, on the Joan of Arc stage, the big one right there at the top of this little hill, we're about to do a very special stunt. I'm going to be put in chains, locks, shackles, and handcuffs, then sealed underwater. This is a stunt that I guarantee you will see nowhere else on Earth. And we're doing it for you at 2:30, coming up soon on the Joan of Arc stage. Now, folks, I've also brought a special gift for you here today. But before we get there, I need to say what I said earlier was true. This is what I do for a living. So in a moment from now, I'm going to pass my hat. Folks, a $5 bill would make my day. A $10 bill would make my week. And it may not be a lot to you, but I think it's worth it for what I just did. A $20 bill would make my month. And it's for the day. I brought a special gift. I brought a set of skeleton keys for each and every person out there who can find it in your heart to give $5 or more. I would love for you to take home one of these skeleton keys as a memento of what you just witnessed and a reminder that absolutely everything is possible with enough practice and dedication. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who loved us, we're Judas and Magnolia. Thank you very much. Thank you, folks. Only right down there, passing the hat. Remember, the more you give, the better you feel. It's just like church.
Hey!